Aries, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a reading for the month of February. We're already a month into the new year. We will be doing a reading for the past, present, and future and getting some advice from our guides. Just remember, this is a chart reading, so if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. Just leave for those that need to hear it right now and come back for the next month's reading. But let's just dive right in, see what's going on. We'll pull cards for past, present, and future. These two really wanted to pop out for you guys, so we'll do... Oh, that's perfect. There you go. So we're going to look at the past first. So we have the Fool energy, the Emperor, and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is kind of beautiful in a sense that it feels like you kind of had your ducks in a row. I feel like you took a leap of faith. And I say ducks in a row because I feel like there was a lot of energy that brought you to this moment. I think there was a lot of chaos, a lot of ups and downs, more downs than there were ups. And I think, I don't know why I'm getting like moving pieces. Like you're putting yourself forward, you keep pushing forward, but then there's other things that keep like being blockages. And so you decided to take a leap of faith in something, whether it be a career, whether it be a new relationship, maybe you went back to school, maybe you made new friends, maybe let go of old friends, but there was something that you did that was different than you normally would have and actually kind of scary and almost like you knew you had to do it for a really long time and you never thought you would do it. And so now that it happened, that was like your past situation. You put yourself first, you took that leap of faith, and you were kind of like building a new foundation for yourself. And it feels like some kind of stability. When that's what that Emperor energy is telling me, there was almost like a sense of stability that you were kind of prepping for, maybe going into 2026. It feels like you were only building for yourself and no one else around you. I feel like you guys have been burned by either a person, a lot of people, a lot of situations where you had to be independent and had to take care of yourself. So that's what it was. But for me, it's a beautiful energy because I think you needed to do this. I think it was hard. I think it was difficult, but you really, really need to put yourself first, and you did. And it's paying off. It paid off because whatever I'm going to read now, I feel like is going to tell me why that paid off, because we're going to look at the present. But it was building a stability for your own future, for yourself, and for your future significant other, friends, family, whoever is worthy of that time. I think you gave a lot of time, effort into other things and situations that didn't deserve it, and now you're going to do that, like give that to people and things and situations that do deserve that time. And I think you are kind of shedding that skin, and that's what the year of the snake was. You were shedding that skin. So that's what that past is, and it's, for me, it's beautiful. I think it was a very scary time. I think you had a very big shift and change, but let's look at the present, see what all that is kind of pulling together and coming together. So we have the Hangman, we have the King of Pentacles, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So that I like that. So I see that you're almost like, I don't know why I feel like you have a wall up still. And it's not like really like you're not letting anyone in or situations in or things happen. You let opportunities come in, but like you kind of side eye it, like you're just not sure. You keep thinking of like some kind of red flags. Everything is a red flag right now for you because you're still on the defensive of everything that's happened to you in the past. There's trauma around it. So that's where the Hangman's coming in. You're still kind of like the energy, because it's King of Pentacles, Pentacles coming in again. It's showing me that you're kind of like your wealth is yours, and you're almost like you're side-eyeing everything, but you're also like allowing other things again to come in. And you're treating it as a second chance, but there's always that hesitancy, there's always that wall, and that's where the Hangman is coming in. Like you're willing to like help nurture people and take care of everything and be everyone's soundboard and be the, oh my goodness, like stability. Wow. And you're trying to bring the peace to situations, kind of be the growth opportunity for everything else around you. But the Hangman's coming in because you do have that wall up. You are being cautious. You are kind of like seeing the red flags for what they are, because you're not going to like kind of sugarcoat it. I think you've gaslit yourself into a lot of like situations, which, we all do that because we see the best in people, best in situations. We try really hard, right? But there is the Wheel of Fortune. So what comes up must come down. I think there is, like, we are now in the momentum. Again, you set yourself up for something really beautiful. You took the leap of faith. There was a shift, a very scary shift. And I think you're starting to see that pay off. Even though, like, you feel like you have your wall up around the situations, I feel like you guys are kind of being more enthusiastic, which I want you to hold on to that energy. It's super important because that's how you manifest and draw things in, and not be a pessimist and be like, yeah, I guess there are red flags. Nothing is perfect. No situation that you're in is perfect. There's a part of me that thinks that you are going to be going into some kind of financial gain right now. So maybe you are switching jobs. Maybe you are going to school. Just know that the path that you're on right now currently is going to lead to financial gains. And that's for some of you, because some of you might not be focused on that. Maybe some of you guys are focused on love or whatever. But this card, the King of Pentacles, is showing me that, like, you are bringing in abundance. So whatever abundance means for you doesn't have to necessarily be money. Could be love, could be friendships, could be attention, could be like any fame. I don't know, whatever it is that you're looking for in that moment, that resonates with you. That's what it's showing me. But you're leading up to that path. So you've opened beautiful doors. Yeah, the beautiful door. So we'll leave it at that. Let's look at the future. Let's see where the momentum is going. Just know the future. And I tell this to anyone that I do give readings, even if it's personal readings. Whatever I give you about the future, this is for you to look at and be like, I like it. Let me continue the vibes. I don't like it. I need to change something, because I feel like my readings specifically, again, don't discount any psychics. My readings are only guiding you through your energy that you have currently. So if you don't like what you see, you have to change your energy. So your reading, if as a collective, if everyone changes together, the reading will be different in a month. Like, your future will change. Everything that kind of transpired to change, because I feel like you are the creator of your own destiny, and everything is based off of your energy. And I did a whole video about manifesting, so definitely check that out. Kind of explains that. But let's go ahead and see what's going on in the future. So we do have the Page of Cups, we have the King of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of new beginnings coming. This is beautiful. So this is kind of where the horse energy is coming, the fire horse energy that's coming into 2026. It's supposed to start in February, by the way. So everyone that's thinking like, wow, I'm not getting all this like abundance that's supposed to rapidly come in and all this happiness and everything, and my year didn't start off great yet, it's because it didn't quite technically happen yet. It happens in February. But so this is where this momentum is kicking up. We have the Page of Cups, King of Cups. So you have two. This is emotional. This is emotional beginnings, something beautiful coming through, whether it be love, something that makes you like feel at home and feel at peace. It doesn't necessarily have to be love, but I feel like there is some kind of new beginning. So we do have Ace of Pentacles. This is divinely handed. So this is what I'm saying about the energy, because if you are energetically aligned, the universe will give you what it is that you want, manifesting. And the Ace of Pentacles is here because you are aligning yourself. A lot of pentacles. This is a lot of pentacles. But somehow, for some reason, I feel like you guys are going to get more than what you have asked for. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting, again, stability within yourself. Again, you have completely kind of made yourself independent. That's what it feels like to me. And I feel like a lot of you guys, well, I've always been independent, but yes, there was like friends that you let go of. There's family you cut off. There's something about that makes you like more like you have autonomy over yourself. And so that's what I'm trying to say. And so the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you are bringing more stability. Like, I think you're maybe more focused on work. There's something about finances. Again, future, a lot of finances coming in, a lot of things coming into play where you're like content financially. You're not stressed. You're not worried. So like release that energy, because that is coming. I'm seeing that there's also because of how aligned you are, and again, the year of the horse now coming in, fire horse, everything coming in really rapidly, things that you worked hard on. I see that emotional tug coming in. So it's like an additional thing that's happening. So it's almost like you manifested like the bare minimum, and then when you like more comes and you're like, I didn't even ask for that, but like, oh my God, like this is everything I wanted and then some. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like there's a situation coming in where a person ends up kind of like walking into your life. I feel like there's like a message, like maybe contact through messaging, maybe a phone call, texting, DM, and I feel like there's some kind of connection. Or maybe you're on a dating app or something and there's some kind of instant connection and there's something emotional that comes out within this, and it's beautiful and it's like happy, it's positive. And I feel like this energy is well, it's king energy. So that's like the highest, like if you go from page queen, king is like the highest. Queen and king are kind of like similar, just different energies. But the king, it's like like someone that is emotionally there to support you and just stable in their emotions. Like they're not wish-washy. They know who they are. They're not, and they're like there to ground you. So if you're a very emotional person, they're there to ground you as well because they can understand how emotions work. I feel like they almost even went through therapy. So if you know if this person comes in, then that kind of clicks. Like, no, this reading was for you. But there's like another thing coming in. So it's not just stability within yourself. I feel like another person or situation that maybe makes you feel this way comes in. So just keep an eye out for that because that is beautiful. And the beauty of this whole thing is that you set yourself up for all of that. So let's go ahead right now and get let's pull some advice, like a card here from your guides. This is like one of my favorite decks that came out. Let's see what this is. Beautiful card. Where are you being called to journey to? Again, so this is like basis of the whole reading because I think, again, you took a leap of faith. There's some hesitancy right now. You're not even hesitant, but just like keeping wary. But like, if you want what this future is pictured, right? This beautiful gift, extra gift, and then what you worked hard for coming your way. Like, you have to remind yourself, like, where are you being called to journey to? Like, what? Keep that. Don't go back to your negative thinking. I feel like your guides here are specifically saying don't go into negative thinking. Don't go back to the past. There's another speaking of that. So a lot of you guys, I feel like we're not wish-washy, but going back and forth, maybe with a past situation, maybe going back and forth whether you want to leave the job or not leave the job. Like, there is something here that you need to know what you want. What is it that you want? Because whatever was in the past, you have to close that door. So this is almost telling me that the door hasn't been completely closed. So if any of this kind of resonates, just be like, your guides see you, maybe do it. You have to close that door in order for you to pivot to this letting go of the energy, shed that skin completely. We're going into 2026. Whatever wasn't meant for you, it's not going to be a loss. There's something else waiting. So remember that. I think this is such a strong, beautiful, beautiful reading. You guys came through really well. So if this message resonate, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss another one of these. And thank you guys for coming back. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.